Hi, I'm Adriana and you're watching the Spiritual Awakening with Adriana channel. Today's topic is what is the most important question in your life? And what is one question that when you answer it and when you really can feel the answer will really transform the way that you live your life? Let me start by saying that I know that if you are watching my channel, then most probably you are drawn to the question of spirituality or spiritual awakening. And you're asking yourself, is there some larger truth? Is there something that we just cannot see with our brains and with this usual way of thinking? And if you're drawn here, most probably you ask yourself this question. And the question is, are we eternal beings? And I'm not just talking about thinking that you are an eternal being and being like, well, okay, I am an eternal being, so what? There is some heaven, there is some hell, or whatever I believe, there is some reincarnation. But I'm talking about this question in a way that, and I do not consider myself enlightened, let me be clear. I do not consider myself to be spiritually awakened, because I think that none of us can really ever be spiritually awakened, because that's not the idea of living. The idea of living is having this balance between body, mind and soul and living it to the fullest. And when you really answer this question with your heart and with your mind and with everything that you have in your view and in your comprehension, then you will start living a different life. If we are talking about hatred to another human being or hatred to anyone, you cannot hate anyone if you think you are an eternal being. And if you think that you are an eternal being, then basically whatever you're doing in your life, it just has to have some deeper meaning. So if you are an eternal being, then you have to adjust the way that you live your life. Can you then be somebody that thinks that, I don't know, some kind of people is bad, or that some race is bad, or that some way of living is bad? No, you cannot. Because simply, if you are an eternal being, then, and if you are aware of that, then you will live your life completely differently. For instance, we all are born and raised mostly with the view that monogamy is the only way of living, and that you will find one partner for the rest of your life. But if you are an eternal being, would it be crazy to have just one partner until the end of the days? Why? Because love is really not constrictive. Love is not something that can lock you into the cage just with this one person, just have to stick with that person. Then love is something that you can freely share, that you can really give to many people. And basically, this is the point of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is somebody that loved everybody, and without expecting anything in return. And this is how you should live your life if you believe that you are an eternal being. This is why this one question can really transform your entire life. And I know that until you go through this process of spiritual awakening, and until you get to the point where you really grasp that meaning, you might be like, okay, so I'm belonging to this church and they have this, like, I don't know, I go and then I tell them what I did wrong, and then they tell me, okay, please, Hail Mary, stuff like that, and you will go back and then you will be fine. You'll not go to hell. But the hell is what we create for ourselves. If we are internal beings, if we are potential creators, if we are God's particles, if we are something that has come to this dimension to live this small, petty life, like strange, like you only get like, what is the lifespan of a person, of a human being? What is the lifespan of a fly? It's so short. Everything is so short, and everything here is so fleeting. And I have seen also this on other channels on YouTube. When people go through the spiritual awakening, at one point you really think that you have gone insane, like I'm crazy, like this cannot be happening. And it's hard to talk about that. But at one point you get to the point where, okay, so I mean, whatever. I mean, somebody can say that I'm crazy and they can put me in a loony bin, and maybe I am crazy, I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist. But if I have something to say to people, and if I have something to share with my fellow human souls, if I have maybe at some point reached something that might be just like a little keyhole to the truth, and if I can share it with you, I will share it with you. Because along the little, like, 90, 80, 70, 60 years, maybe I'll die today. It doesn't matter really. Because if you are an eternal being, then it also doesn't make sense, to like think, okay, when I die, I'll do that. No, you just have to start doing it now. You just have to understand that this life is all that you have now in the present moment. And just like this space that is swirling around in the background, you are this internal soul, and you will get as many chances as you can to live your life to the fullest. But you have to take them. You have to take those chances, and you have to really live your life to the fullest. So answering this one question, and truly answering it, not just like, okay, I might be an eternal being, that sounds so cool, I'll go to heaven and then I'm like sipping cosmic cocktails. But there is a bigger purpose. There is a bigger purpose for all of us. If you are judging a fish by its ability to sing, then it will not be a very good singer. If you are judging a cow by its ability to play ballet, it will not be a very good ballerina. And so on and so on. So don't be harsh on you. Understand that being an eternal being, you have the ability to do whatever you want. And at some point, during the eternity, you will have this ability and you will have this chance. So just go on with your life, enjoy your life, have fun in your life, and I will see you soon. I will be sharing more videos. If you think I'm completely insane, please do. I don't care. And have fun. Thank you so much. Bye.